And we are live. What's going on, everybody? It is SET&KEY Media in the house, man. You got SET&KEY sitting in here on a double. It's been a minute, man. Key, your favorite big four-headed YouTuber. What we got for him, Set?
Man, today we got a nice IRL. I ain't gonna lie, me kind of pulled one from our man Steven Crowder. Try to prove me wrong interview, pretty much. And I ain't gonna lie, he did a street interview.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Really? Let's go.
We're gonna get into it. Let's go.
I guess you just wanted to talk to us then. Yeah, it's a book that I released about a year ago on Valentine's Day, and I talk about how guys need to stop simping on women.
Simping is when they give the woman everything they want, right?
Yes, without them earning it, yes.
Without them earning it?
Yes.
What does that entail?
Well, you know, being an asset to the man versus being a liability. Things like that.
Okay. And what makes a woman an asset versus a liability?
Being peaceful, you know, helping him out with his business, making food, keeping the place clean, you know, being almost like eyes in the back of his head, letting him know what's going on. Just being useful, you know, versus like being a liability, because a lot of girls are a liability.
You know, being a secretary, as you're supposed to be.
Man. Yeah, he said it best right at the end. A lot of girls are liabilities. Like, you ain't helping this man, add nothing to this man. Matter of fact, you're one of the bills he has to worry about. You over here worried about getting your hair done while bro got mounting bills.
Nowadays.
You don't want to
I
work.
agree with that.
Right.
Say Miami.
I completely agree with
You agree
that.
with that?
Provider,
And
right?
most women in Miami try to latch on men with money, but men with money have higher expectations because they can get what they want.
Yes,
They
yes.
can have higher expectations.
And that's why I'm so big on guys getting their money together, because when you get your money together and you become successful, you're just not willing to tolerate poor behavior from women.
Correct.
And I think we live in a society now where guys are not taught to disregard women that don't respect them, if that makes sense. Like, it's like guys kind of like, there's this mantra out there that like guys should just accept women however they come. And my argument is, no, you need to have boundaries and only accept the women that adhere to your parameters.
But I think high-value men are very picky,
They have to, yes.
They are.
Yes. And that's the way it should be.
and I think that's the way it is. That's why a lot of women are single.
Yeah, but that's a minority, man. I want more guys to be that way.
The ones I talk to are like that.
Okay, well, I mean, you're talking, yeah, well, that's good. So you're talking to higher status guys, that's good.
Correct.
But the thing is that I want more guys to have that mindset.
How?
Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of situations here. I mean, you know, there's why.
Nah, he's cooking, and more guys should feel like, you know,
Chasing opportunity, low key.
yeah, they should feel like they can raise their standard and shouldn't deal with some of the bullshit that some of these girls is out here offering or not offering. So, you know, to get that, you really just have to be a man of character and, you know, kind of like what Fresh and Fit and SET&KEY preaches is, you know, raising the character, raising the standard, you know, being on your shit so you can demand that out your girl.
Oh, God. Be better so you can expect better.
Okay.
That's what I always
What's
say.
it?
Let's go.
Men are the way that they are nowadays. You can talk about feminism. You can talk about equalitarian, the concept of egalitarian
Sure to like the
relationships. There's a
video.
bunch of reasons why. But, you know, guys need to kind of operate with a mantra of men and women aren't equal and understand they're the leaders, which means since you're the leader,
Oh, yeah, we got the homie Mike in studio with us. The Dominican Savage. Shout out.
you're responsible. Since you're responsible, you need to be the protector, the provider, and lead your woman in a relationship.
Well, men and women are different.
Yeah.
Anatomy-wise, the male brain is different from the female brain. So we have
sure.
different roles in society. So
Agreed. All right, so you agree with gender roles and everything else, I guess. Cool. Are you in a relationship right now?
I'm normal.
I've never
Shout
been in a
out.
relationship.
Shout out, because they damn near they would probably want to cancel her for saying I'm normal, but that is how it's supposed to be, no?
What does that mean? You know, you mean you're cisgender? Like, bro, I hate people like that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, she's a normal, straight woman,
That
goddamn.
believes in gender roles, goddamn it, as she should.
Oh, man.
Do not shame her for being normal.
Because you want to be a weirdo.
Like, oh my God, you don't believe in 50-50? You don't think you and your husband are equals? Like, hell no. You should see what this man does. Ain't nobody equal to this nigga.
I'm weird.
Okay, you said the guys I talked to, so I assume that you were in a relationship. You said you got to land one now, I guess.
It's hard to find high-value men.
That is true. They're not easy to find. You know, only about 15% of the U.S. population makes $100,000 a year.
And I do think that's true, and that's kind of where I put some of the responsibility and the attention back on the fellas, and I say, like, when they say it's hard to find a good man, a good nigga, whatever, they not lying. Some of these niggas is parading around and masquerading around like they are good men, lying to women, and y'all know y'all niggas ain't shit, man. Y'all know y'all niggas ain't shit. So when they say I've been searching high and low for a good man, can't find one, I kind of, not that I believe them, I see it in real time.
Oh God! And like women, look, don't get caught up in your narcissism, thinking that you can just recycle good man after good man, and think that you just gonna keep getting it. Eventually, the well's gonna run dry. You know, especially as you age. So you know, play the game smart.
It's only so deep. No Diddy.
So, and that's like all people, men, women, gay men, lesbian women, married people. So it's very difficult for women. I mean, obviously in Miami, there's a lot of them, but then you got to get into the whole, you know, are they attractive? Do I agree with their values? Are we compatible? You know, so money is just like one factor, but then you got to go into all the other things. Is he charming? Is he charismatic? Is he interesting?
Right. And that's why I've been single my whole life, because everyone sucks.
Okay. What is your biggest gripe with modern dating then?
My biggest what?
Gripe. Gripe, like issue. And to keep the mic close so they can actually hear you. Yo, we should
That
use...
is crazy, though. So imagine the ego you'd have to have on you, the narcissism you'd have to have on you to find a man that finally checks all or most of your boxes. Say you got 5 boxes and he's checking 4, and you just treat that man like he's nothing, like he's the next one, like he's John Doe. Like, imagine, like, I'll find another one. New nigga me, like, are you serious?
Hey, they always think they can do it, though. They always think they can replace you until they get to the next time. They be like, this is what they meant by every person is special. Oh.
Grass ain't always greener, is it? You looking salty. A body later.
Man.
Can we use this mic, bro? Because it's a lot.
Hey, yo, keep it going.
Now you all salty, deflowered. Try to go back to the last nigga that you tried to leave. Now he don't want you. Ah, man, a sad story.
I love it.
A sad American girl story.
Are you serious right now, bro?
It looks better.
No one catches it right there.
Okay.
It's catching it even farther than
It is catching it from far. Okay.
No one's complaining about it.
What is my biggest issue? I mean, personally, I'm just very picky, and it's difficult to find
How old
high-value
are you?
men. 28.
28? Oh, shit. Time's ticking.
Thank you.
Nah, you could tell when she said 28, she knew he was gonna cook her. She knew, like, she said that with like a slight grin. She was like, 28.
You sound like all my guy friends. Thank
Yeah,
you.
time's ticking.
Oh,
Bro, your guy friends?
Oh, nah, I see the issue right here. I see the issue right here. But let's let her, I guess, not cook, but
20. Wait, hold on. So you're
Easy
28
bake.
with guy friends?
she said friends too. So multiple? God damn. The last words a nigga want to hear.
Thank you. I'd rather be alone than be with a piece of shit.
And if that's your mindset, you will be
I'm
alone.
like, if you're not
Invest
going
in
to
Chewy,
add value
guys.
to me, bye.
All right.
Well, let me do my weekly bid.
What
and
is the
chew right
minority?
now.
Excuse me, I said minority.
Goddamn.
What is the bare minimum a man has to earn for you?
I like the video on the way in.
We're talking wages.
You go monthly or annual?
I mean, if you want to raise a family, then you need a lot of bread.
All right. So how much is that for you? Every girl has her number. What's that for you?
$250 minimum?
$250 minimum. Okay. And then how tall has he got to be for you?
Ooh. 6.
He's got to be 6 feet.
Gotta be.
Congratulations. That's the top 1% of men.
She was pretty tall sitting down herself.
Yeah.
5'7" plus.
So hold on. So you want like at least a high 6 figures? Because I ain't gonna lie, that's a $250,000.
Mm-hmm.
So with a high 6 figure to raise children, he gotta make that, and he gotta be 6 feet. Like, goddamn, sweetheart. It was already tough for you at 6 feet. But when you added the wages, though, man, that's when you shrunk it down to not just the 1%, but the 0.001% at that point. You know, man, she might as well go ahead and add race in that bitch as well.
She might as well go ahead and save some of that and put it in her gas tank so she can make the trip to PetSmart. She gonna need some goddamn cat food after this shit.
We.
You didn't even get to personality.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten into personality or any of that other stuff. We actually have a calculator that illustrates this. Do you have that calculator link by chance?
You know what? I whatever's in that statement, it's all about the whole picture. So if he has a good personality and good energy and a good vibe, height doesn't matter. I'm serious. Why are you laughing, sir?
It's just hilarious.
She just so strongly stated that I gotta be 6+. But then, if his charisma, personality, and other shit kind of outweighs that, then he doesn't have to be 6. Like, but she did, bro.
He could be 5'10".
Bro, she just told y'all her uncensored, unfiltered opinion, or how she
Preference.
felt. Yeah, preference, and it's a 6+ nigga. Like, don't let her overwrite that.
Is that personality?
Yeah. We have to vibe. If you're not going to make me laugh.
All right. So right here we got our handy dandy pressure fit male calculator.
If you can make her giggle, you can make her make that ass.
Oh, jiggle?
So we're going to go ahead and put your dream man into this, okay? What is the minimum age he's got to be for you?
21.
21? All right, maximum age?
Like marriage-wise?
Yeah, like a serious partner that you would...
Oh.
Minimum to max.
If you can make her giggle, then you can slip the pickle.
Hey, okay. This nigga said.
Maximum age.
Set version.
40.
40, okay. So 21 to 40. Minimum height, we got 6 foot, so we'll put that in. Race.
No, he got the fucking calculator on his phone. Oh, no.
I need
This
that
nigga.
calculator.
He brought the pod on the road, literally.
Bro, hold on, bro. Because I can never find that fresh and fit male calculator, bro. Because the thing is...
We gotta look that up.
No, I'm gonna look it up right now, dude. I got you, man. I got you.
Yeah, we might need to add that to the shows. But make sure to like the video on the way in, man. 3 dots in the upper right hand corner, man. It's SET&KEY Media. Let's go.
I don't care.
You'll date an Asian guy?
No.
Okay. Will you date an Indian guy?
No.
Okay, so will you date a black guy?
Go ahead.
No. Okay.
Hold on. Now, she looked at him like, I don't want to say it on camera, but like, yeah, I gotta replay that again. That was hilarious. Like, you're gonna make me say it, right? Like, You'll
date an Asian guy?
No.
Okay. Will you date an Indian guy?
No.
Okay, so will you date a black guy? No. Okay. So white and Hispanic, it looks like. Hispanic? Will you do Hispanic?
If he's a soccer player.
No, she means if he's a white Hispanic.
Oh, wow. He's a soccer player.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
Hispanics, they be like good little 5'9", 5'10", doing their soccer thing. You're not no Cristiano Ronaldo bullshit, no. But, hey.
Well, I don't be mad at girls when they state their preference. Like, it's all good.
No, it's all good, man. Shit, let us know. Hey, go, look, do what makes you happy. Be what makes you happy. Just make sure you can get what makes you happy.
But isn't there always a time when a guy outside of their like known preference comes across them and they just still melt for that nigga?
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this
Like
though.
a universal Chad?
Yeah, but here's the thing though. I'd always say women don't want to play those 6 foot games. They want a 6 foot nigga, but they don't want to play 6 foot games.
That's true.
It's
That's
like,
true.
oh yeah, she wants 6 foot tall, but all girls want 6 foot tall. So that means you got a lot of bitches in your nigga DMs just cause his height.
Facts.
All right, we'll just put white here then.
Okay.
Okay, minimum education for you.
Bachelor's.
Bachelor's degree? Okay. Do you have a bachelor's yourself?
Oh, well, he's white. He's white. Okay, it makes sense. Back to the show.
Correct.
Where'd you get it from?
University of San Diego.
Okay. And then minimum income, you said 250,000, right? Okay. Can he be married?
No.
Okay. Can he be obese?
No.
Okay. So now, just so you know, this
Yeah, I
comes from the
could tell this girl bougie.
2023 Current Population Survey, National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, and the CDC. So this is the most accurate assessment of men in the United States.
Okay.
The calculator that one of our supporters made for us. So let's go ahead and build your man. Let's see what you score.
Which was it called?
He doesn't exist.
Let's see how prevalent he is.
Wait, why isn't there language minimum? He needs to speak 2 languages minimum.
Oh, we're just trying to. Oh, now 2 languages too?
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Like
Whoa. Nah, yeah, and he has to be cultured.
Whoa, hold on.
This nigga speaks 2 languages as a white man. As a white man, he speaks 2 languages. Oh no.
Oh, yo, she looking for the 6 foot tall, multicultural, and bilingual.
I ain't gonna lie, you damn near getting that. You more than likely to get that off of one of the marginalized groups, like a Mexican
God, no.
or a Caribbean or
Bro.
a African or some shit.
But a white dude in America?
Bruh, you speak 2 languages?
Oh, and you're in Miami. It's like, girl, you need to take your ass to, like, I don't know, London maybe you could find a white dude, France, Spain. Like, yeah, you need to go tour London for that, sweetheart. You ain't about to find that in America.
That nigga might know Spanish a little bit, like conversational, maybe. But come on, baby girl.
Options don't exist.
Okay.
I don't know why I don't click when I do this.
Because he doesn't exist.
Narnia.
You click that button. Like I'm trying to click the build your man thing and it was being lame.
She done broke the damn app. She done, it ain't being lame. She done broke the phone. He said bilingual nigga too? Like, oh, hell nah. You done made the shit glitch up.
The app done do his hands up like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I can't find that nigga.
It ain't an option for you, baby girl.
Like, I have a language requirement.
What's the second language he's got to speak? You got it? Okay, perfect.
Like, preferably French.
Do you speak French?
Oh, no, and it
I
has
told
to be
you.
French.
I told you, dog. She gotta be going France somewhere or something.
Yeah. France, Germany, you did say that. You did definitely say that.
I tell you, man, she in the wrong country to be playing this bullshit.
Like, damn. One of y'all niggas said that. Who was it? One of y'all niggas said it. Both of y'all niggas said it.
We.
Okay, congratulations. You scored a 5 out of 5 cat bags. As you can see here.
Which is full delusion.
0.024%
Or as y'all would say, Delulu.
of men qualify. For
I
you.
know, that's why I've been sick on my
In
whole
the
life.
census, that means these are American citizens. We're talking about American citizens, sweetheart. So maybe if we were talking worldwide, I ain't gonna lie, you'd probably have maybe like a 20%. Maybe. But in America,
Pack your bags. You're going to Europe, bitch.
on God, preferably France, right?
No cap.
Like,
I'd rather be alone.
So knowing that this man is literally less than 1% of the population, are you willing to lower your standards?
I haven't.
Okay.
you never will.
There you have it. All right. Well, guys, invest in Chewy. That's why I invest in Chewy. And then not to pick on you, but like a lot of girls say the same thing. We've interviewed over 3,000 women, and they very similar things they're looking for: 6 foot, 6 figures a year, certain age ranges, etc. And I would say 90% of the women that we poll literally describe the same exact man.
Yeah, but they're all probably dumb. Actually not.
What about
Well,
you're
do
not?
you think men screen for intelligence as much as women do?
And doesn't every girl kind of do that in a way, whether it be
I'm
like she
special.
tries to be right, boost her intelligence, looks, body, something like, oh, they don't have what I have. They're not me. They're not a vibe.
Man, it'll be the same girl like this, dog. Date a drug dealer in the back with the keys, like.
I'm in danger.
But it's gonna work out different for me. But still, though.
I'm in danger.
But I'm different.
Yeah.
They don't.
A high value one does.
They don't. Men don't care about. Matter of fact, there's a
Nigga
study
used to say, I'm different. Yeah, you starting to sound like a 2 Chainz record, baby girl.
Oh,
that shows just
man.
the higher the IQ of a woman, the higher likelihood she stays single. As a matter of fact, for every 6 IQ points that she had up, her ability to find a partner decreased with that.
That's why high value
Hey,
women.
nah, I ain't even gonna lie, that might be true, Gavin, because, it be times where girls be ugly until they get like a glow up phase post high school, like post college sometimes.
Hey, it's crazy though. Wait, so what was they talking about though? Because he was talking about something that caught my attention.
So just the higher the IQ of a woman, the higher likelihood she stays single. As a matter of fact.
Yeah. We like them dumb
For every
bitches,
6
man.
IQ points,
I ain't gonna lie. Look. I kind of do like my girl kind of stupid. I ain't gonna lie, like baby girl. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be looking like, look. And it's okay, baby girl. I'll be smart for the both of us. But bro, the overly intelligent girls, look, I ain't got no problem debating y'all or whatever. But y'all just think y'all so smart. It's like, dog, y'all have a narcissism that come with y'all intelligent. Like, the higher the IQ point for a female, they know that they're above other females in IQ points. They know that they're not the average female. We get it, okay?
That's true.
But you have a narcissism that come with it just so goddamn annoying.
It's like they try to overly assert their intelligence.
So it's okay, man. No, look. I'll take a bitch with 80 IQ over a bitch with 160, bro.
Nah, and it's facts, because it's the same concept. It's not like a nigga doesn't like a smart female. It's not like a nigga doesn't like a female that's getting money, but y'all just, it leads to a narcissistic personality, and y'all try to like over assert it in the relationship. Like, oh, I make money. Like, oh, I'm smart. Like, relax, bitch. That's not what you're here for.
Oh God, like
Her that she had up, her ability to find a partner decreased with that.
That's why high value women are single. Because
Well, I would
men can't deal
argue,
with us.
high value women don't exist on their own. I'll explain what I mean by that. So, I think a woman can only be deemed high value if she has a high value man
Always said it takes a king to make a queen.
and that she's in a relationship with.
kingmaker.
Marriage specifically, because the metrics that make a woman successful are not the same metrics that make a man successful. So if we're going to talk about a man being successful, that's him getting his money on point, being in shape, being a man that other men respect, other men want to be, other women want to be with, creating change in the world, right? Versus a high value woman is a woman that can attract and retain that guy. So because, you know, a woman's success, unfortunately, isn't necessarily it's not of interest to us. It's not like when we meet a girl and she says, "Oh, I am a accountant. I make $200,000 a year." Like, guys don't really care about that. And I would argue the more money a man makes, the less he cares about his woman making money. So the metric is different for each gender on what makes them attractive.
It is.
You know, so that's why I don't think that a high value woman can exist unless a high value man co-signs her. Now, with that said, a higher status guy, rare, extremely hard to find. Most guys are mediocre at best. So it goes both ways.
That's fact, though. I ain't gonna lie. Very true. Very true.
But from what I hear, as long as a woman is hot and pleasant, she's high value.
Only if she can get that guy to take her seriously.
If you're talking in terms of
How do you do
aesthetics,
that?
yeah, most guys are average.
Yeah.
If you're talking about just aesthetics, because there's a lot of guys who want to talk about finance who does make over the 50K. But if you just want to go over aesthetics, that is where it slips up.
Does he look good?
Because, like I said, yeah, every girl can be like, all right, yeah, I want 6 figures. Okay, well, once the 6 figures box is checked, now they're looking for 6 foot. Okay, does he have a 6-pack? Oh, does his stroke game strong?
Right.
Well, now you're damn near went from, the 20% to the 10 to the 5.
Even simpler than that, like if it was to be a room they entered, once they said where the six figure earners at, they'd be surprised who's in that room. Probably wouldn't be attracted to half of them.
Definitely a prospect. Well, that's on the woman to retain the guy. You know, I think it's the man's job to attain the girl. It's the woman's job to retain the man.
So mirror what he does. Support him.
Yes, and don't be a pain in the ass.
Right, and nowadays you have the boss-ass bitch women that do their own thing.
They're a pain in the ass.
If a man tries to tell her how to act or what not to do, she's going to walk away. And that's why a lot of us are still single.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Boss babe women are insufferable a lot of times because they behave like men. They literally behave like men. Because what does it take to be a boss? You have to be masculine, aggressive, competitive, non-agreeable. These are all traits that men don't like. Like, we don't want to date ourselves.
It's not like I'm intimidated by your earnings or mad you're getting money. Like, shout out to you, babe. It's just like the shit that comes with getting that bag, like you being a go-getter, having to be aggressive, taking risks, you know, not listening when people tell you no. Essentially, it doesn't translate well into our relationship.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, it just don't mix well with like the masculine energy that a man's trying to exude when it's being met with masculine energy itself. So instead of a relationship, you got more of like a competition.
Dick measuring contest, and I'm the only one with one.
Oh God.
Think like a man, act like a woman, because men just do things women don't. They overthink everything.
Yeah, like, I mean, if I told you that I'm a metrosexual and I do my nails every week and I wore heels on Saturdays, you would see.
I would say people are unaverage in certain places though. So just because you're average height, does that mean you're average strength? All right, you may be average strength, that means you're average intelligence. All right, just like there's something that you excel in that you're not average and you just gotta find it. Don't let people define you as average when there's definitely something that you're above average in.
That's true. Everybody has their strengths, and that's why it's important to stick to them, because to all your points you just made, you might be average in all those categories, but you might be an above average earner.
Yeah.
You might be a nigga with a bag.
Oh,
Still
God.
short.
You might be good with the hands or something. Like,
Right.
bro, there is something that you excel in. There's something that God gave you in this life that you excel in, which is your purpose. Find it.
Facts.
See, look at your face. You would never take me seriously, correct? Good. So I find it interesting that women think that men are going to take them seriously when they behave like men. You wouldn't accept me if I was feminine. Why should I accept you if you're masculine?
How are we masculine, though?
And you literally just went over what boss babe women do.
I see. That's a good point.
I'm glad you're open-minded to it.
It's all backwards. It's going to blow you away, but dumb women are actually the smart ones because they can retain men. Right?
A lot of times they do.
Yeah.
Nah, Zerka actually cooked with that one. Or if you're smart enough to play dumb, like
Low key though.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like
You can't show your girl your full intelligence. It's like, dog, first off,
reverse psychology, yo nigga.
hey, whoa, what was it? The women who are attracted to intelligence, something sapios, sexual sapios, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really don't think bitches like that exist.
Yeah, it's just more of like some shit they say. It sounds good.
Yeah, they confuse the intelligence for, I guess, a more person who's emotionally vulnerable.
Nah, you're factual with that one.
So yeah,
You're factual with that one.
so I would say intelligence isn't really attracted to female. That's why they like the funny, goofy guys. If intelligence was attractive to women, then they wouldn't care so much about humor.
That's true.
Because think about it, when men care about intelligence, we don't care too much about the humor. We care too much about the facts and the information.
And to your point, when they say they're sapiosexual and they're looking for somebody to connect with on that level, they're looking for a nigga to gossip with like he's one of their girlfriends or some shit.
I know.
I've talked to a few of them sapiosexual. Like, okay, after a certain point, baby, I'm still a nigga.
Sucks, but dumb women win the game. They have husbands.
But are they happy?
Well, they got husbands. They're not alone.
A lot of times they are.
No, they're probably miserable.
No, they're not. Women typically get fulfillment from a family and children, and you can only get that with a man.
That's why they're not interested in STEM. They're interested in what? What are they?
I've brought so many career women on that make a bunch of money. They're in their 30s and they're childless, and they'll say, "I regret pursuing a career making money. I wish I put more stake into being in a relationship and finding a man to take me seriously." Or it's the other way. They have a career, they were able to get a family, and they gave up that career for the family. It's one of those two situations. But typically, the children...
That's true, and I would say to further your point, Gavin, and my bad to cut you off, but just they like a man that can teach them something. They can learn from, like, whether it be life lesson, navigation through a situation,
How to fix a car.
anything, bro.
Anything, for real.
Somebody they can look towards and, like, you know, gain some knowledge from. What was you about to say, though, bro?
I would say intelligence, though, like when you go in terms of IQ, it's like it's measured on how much your mind or your brain like mimics a computer. To be honest.
The recognition of patterns and such.
Yep. Retaining of short memory and long term memory. It's like it's like pretty much how much you mimic a computer.
in the family always sets the precedence. The only time I've seen women say, "Oh, I care about my career and all this other stuff," is typically when they're in their 20s, when they still have a lot of options. But as they get older, they start to mature and realize, damn,
less options.
money
Time
and all this crap doesn't matter to me as a woman. Because for us, men, we have the privilege, right, the convenience of being able to kind of stave off marriage and wait a bit. Versus women, you guys don't have that same ability.
I know.
You guys have a finite amount of time to find a man.
That is very correct.
That's a trauma bill. You are now fixed.
I think she knew this stuff subconsciously, but like now I'm like putting it out into words, and she's like, "Shit."
Nodding her head a lot.
Here's the scary part, Myron.
I know. I see.
I'm looking at this. Even when women agree, they always go home and forget what you said.
No.
They always go home and forget and do their own thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, if girls listen to me, I think we'd be in a much better position, but they just call me
I've
a
heard this
coach.
all. I've
Okay,
heard
good.
this all. All my friends are guys. I know all of this.
Whoa!
What's your thoughts on that, Zerka?
I said.
Guy friends.
Gotta have a lot of friends, right, Chad?
Yeah, I don't think men and women can be friends, to be honest with you.
What's that?
I don't think men and women can actually be
Why
friends.
Why not? Because all men want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you even. Yeah. If you hit those guys up and say,
Low-key knows her guy friends want to pipe. She cool with keeping them in the friend zone, but she knows.
Yeah, 'cause they invite her out to dinner and all that good
Yeah,
stuff.
probably
Hey, you
hype
want to
her
get a
up.
free lunch?
Yeah.
If she need to borrow some money, they got her.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. you
Probably
know.
give her relatively good advice, you know, like they're all benefits for her.
Or
but-
they all might have piped before and they just agreed to be friends.
Oh man, that's even scarier for a potential boyfriend. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I gotta.
You got friends in the background that low key done hit your girl.
Yeah, and they still around, just being friends, all buddy.
She's like, "What do you mean? I knew them before I knew you."
Man,
Bro, haven't you heard that before?
yeah, but I'll be
Oh,
real with you.
man.
They never tell you that they hit.
Oh God, why would they though?
Oh God, you wouldn't trust a nigga.
said, "Oh, I'm horny
They
right
know
now," they
this.
would run
They
over
wanna
here
keep
and
them
do
around
something.
regardless.
So I don't think men and women can actually be friends. Yeah, she knows. She knows. But she's smart. She's playing the game. Like, hey, I'm able to extract value from these guys. They give me good advice. I get that masculine energy. I don't gotta fuck them. It's better than having girlfriends. So I understand.
Yeah, girls suck.
Oh,
Damn.
God, they do.
They're bitches.
Are you sure you disagree with him?
Oh, we.
Are you sure you
God,
disagree?
honestly.
I thought she said she disagreed with you. What happened?
Yeah, I get, yeah.
It is funny how most women, low key, or just most people, end up sitting down, having a disagreement, but hearing us points out and being like, you know what, you make kind of a lot of sense.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Once you sit down and just let him cook, you low key you start liking the smell of what he's cooking.
Oh God, you gonna like the meal he's making.
She's a misogynist, not me. I'm just kidding.
You're not kidding.
I'm just kidding.
You're actually correct.
Yeah, I don't know.
She likes this.
Cool.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, good. It was a good discussion. You wanna, I don't know, say anything to the people? We got like 10,000 plus watching on YouTube and on Rumble.
This is live.
Oh yeah, we're live right now. Look,
Boy.
Whole time
YouTube
she
right
didn't
now.
even know.
YouTube and Rumble.
Calling
Yeah, we got like
What do I say to the people?
right now we got 11,000 watching between the platforms.
Gosh, wow.
Well, actually, hold on, wait, I didn't count Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah, you see how they just get so starstruck when they see how many people are watching this shit.
Yeah, you got like 10,000. Girl, yeah, you had 10,000 people watching whole time. Didn't even know.
She said, "This is live." Oh my God!
Like, yeah, it's live.
At that moment, her panties were flooded.
Like you're in Miami. You don't know who that is? It's like,
Oh, you know, cap though. They do probably got the biggest podcast in Miami for sure. We're cooking up there.
You're in Brickley. You're bound
Yeah, we got almost 30,000 between everything.
Be
I
outside.
mean, honestly, I think
That's why they live in the rich part.
men and females
20,000, sorry.
Men and females complement each other, and I think we all need affection, but it's hard to find that sometimes. And in that, going off of that, you should be self-reliant, and that's why women are focused on their career, because a man could walk away at any second. So I think that's why
Yeah.
we're kind of career-driven these days.
I understand, but men rarely leave women though.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Even if they're not,
Yeah,
then
they
they're
fall for the
cheating on
horror
her.
story way too much.
Well, that's not leaving though.
But that sucks.
Wah wah. I mean, but they're not leaving.
Okay, let me ask
Oh,
you
we-
something. What do you think of this whole theme of cougars? Because I'm seeing it.
Cougars, they're typically used for sex only.
Really?
Yeah, typically, yeah.
Not
We
lying.
was just talking about that actually before.
Oh God, we were. We like there be some fine ass women who are like 40, 50, and you know they bad as hell. You know,
Body
they still
nice,
got,
body still tight.
you know, thick as hell.
Right.
Like, come on now.
But let's be honest, like if you in your 20s, 30s, maybe even early 40s, you're not taking them women seriously.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
just more like a thing.
Yeah, like Lala Anthony. You would hit Lala Anthony, but you would not marry Lala Anthony.
Hell nah. She ain't gonna be able to.
Nah, not for long. Not for long. For the night, yes, but for the
No,
long
she's
term,
not gonna be able to. You know, give you.
children.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I thought that was like the main thing behind it. Dating a cougar in her 40s, in her 40 plus.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's 40. Well,
If
you
you're
know,
a younger man, you might still want
early.
kids.
Well, then we're talking about mid 40s then, because remember that's 45 when the menopause set in.
Right. So you're a younger man, you still want kids. I don't think that's like a viable option.
Nah, it's not. You man, you're better off playing around with a 35-year-old at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, and even then, she running on a thin time clock.
You don't want to take care of their kids?
Yeah, like they're typically used for sexual access
But
only.
it's kind of a theme right now.
Swiss
I'm
cheese,
seeing
that
it.
For sex, yeah, only.
Swiss cheese that is.
What does a cougar have to do? It's game over.
Exist? I don't know.
What's the advice for the cougars?
They're doomed most of the time. Because a lot of times they got kids too, so it's like, fuck, you're in your 40s and you got kids. It's like,
But what makes you a cougar? What's the age gap gotta be?
I mean, typically it's women and middle-aged women that have children. Typically, is what a cougar would be defined as. Sometimes childless, but still they're past their prime, so to speak.
When does prime end? 35?
I would say a woman starts to hit the deep around 30. 30 plus is when things really start to go downhill.
Boy.
Someone who can extend it, you know, just by taking care of their health.
Good
fitness.
dieting and exercise.
Right, for sure. But yeah, he's not lying. Like, and I even said it. We just were talking about it again off stream, but I'll say it again. But a 40-plus-year-old woman, as good as she might look for her age, isn't competing with no 22-year-old. It's just not. They're not in the same realm. I don't care how bad of a 44-year-old she is. She's still 44, and that girl is still 22. There's a clear difference.
At the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have good skin though. It's fine.
Ain't gonna lie, man, that
Well,
40-year-old
I mean,
gonna put it on you.
I guess, but
She
like,
gonna lie, and she gonna make you breakfast, and it's gonna be good. You gonna think you was at Golden Corral, nigga.
Sweet
Full
Jesus.
buffet.
Sweet
It just depends how you take care of yourself.
of course, you can always push the clock back, but keep in mind that, it's also behavior too. Women that are older tend to have certain behaviors that aren't necessarily the most conducive to attracting a man, right? The same self-reliance that you talk about, that tends to kind of perpetuate itself in conversations, and it just comes out naturally.
I mean, honestly, our society is just shitty, and people now are meeting their significant others by swiping. That's disgusting. Oh my gosh, I just offended so many people. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. We say worse things.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, we say worse
Back
things.
in the day, there's all these cute stories of how a man met her husband. You really want to say, oh, Mom, how'd you meet Dad? Oh, like, we swiped on each other on a dating app.
That's actually one of the fastest growing ways.
But we're just, like, in weird times now, honestly.
Here we are. That's how most
It's
people
one of the fastest growing
got
ways
a girl nowadays.
people to meet nowadays.
Swiping,
Man.
swipey.
Swiping, or you just hit one of the social media apps and just DM'd her. Like, on God.
And as somebody who's used, both, I hate the term, but code approaching and dating apps, I could say, like, yeah, code approach is definitely more genuine. And I say if you haven't mastered code approaching or just approaching and talking to women out in, real life, then you should probably lay low and lay back from the dating apps. Go master that first.
Well, yeah, code approach is best.
Yeah, like, bro, it's a genuine interaction. Like, I'm not saying dating apps are bad, but just, like, go master the code approach if you haven't.
The best women you will meet and have probably most, like, have intercourse with.
Facts.
Will be off the code approach.
Yeah,
So
the
go ahead.
baddies you see at Target, bro, like, come on, bro. They're not on the dating apps.
And
They're at
shows,
Target.
and think about it, when you code approach, it's already presumed confidence.
Oh,
Already.
God. Oh, God.
So that's one box ticked off just off
Facts.
coming up and talking to a girl.
Facts.
You already ticked one of her boxes.
Facts. And that's the time to shine, because the dating app, she's looking at your pictures, your height, who you with, what you got on, man. Approach her in person, man. You might be able to rizz her up. Just, you know what I'm saying? You might be a little bit outside of her type, but you was just so smooth.
Bro, here's
like,
the problem, though. Women got too much time on a dating app to dismiss. They got too much time to look. When you're talking to a girl in her eye, in the moment, and she's laughing,
lost
back in the conversation, there you go. It's done.
got
Man.
it.
You done rizzed it. Good job.
Internet for sure.
But that sucks.
Globalized sexual.
No, honestly, just shut me up because I'm just going to offend a bunch of people.
Go ahead.
It's all good. I mean, we're one of the
Get
most
canceled.
politically. Oh. You must not know whose podcast you're on right now. We are one of the most canceled people for sure. Like we say
Probably
crazy.
why we're having a good dialect.
Yeah, we're not scared to. Yeah, we say what it is, man. We're not worried. We say we talk about a bunch of different things that are considered non-politically correct.
Sometimes even slurs,
Yeah.
but not on YouTube.
Okay, America first.
Are you with America?
Yes.
Are you not voting for Joe?
Hell no.
Hey,
Joe doesn't know what day of the week it is. He doesn't know what time it is.
Yeah.
at least she knows.
Okay.
At least she knows.
Somewhat based.
Moshi Moshi.
Maybe there's some.
Restaurant.
Yeah.
We're going there after.
Maybe there's some.
She came up as a op, and they turned her into one of the bros.
Oh, God.
Love to see it.
Man. Hey, but that's why we have that more interpersonal, like, one-on-one type shit.
Yeah, facts.
Like, when you gotta deal with several women's personalities, it's hard to hone in on one. And be like,
Yeah,
all right,
no, that's
look.
very true. Very true.
It's like you arguing with your girl and her friends are jumping in on you. It's like, oh yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah, women as spectators, man.
Oh man,
Oh man, they're probably the worst, honestly.
man. The way they interject in the conversation,
Oh,
have their own
man.
little 2 cents,
Oh,
little
man.
jab at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but when it's the one-on-one, there's no jab. This girl can really listen to what you're talking about
Yeah, facts. You can pick apart what she's saying too, break it down to her a lot more easy.
without interrupting.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Hey.
Oh, God. I'm just kidding.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
How's your night going?
I'm sorry?
How's your night going?
Good, man. Just we're live on YouTube right now. You want to say what's up to the people? Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, live on YouTube, X, Are we on Twitch too? You still on Twitch?
I think so.
YouTube, Rumble, X, even Twitch, I think. But
Twitch.
I see like one of your like videos like saved in my camera on my phone.
nice. Which one?
Of like you like freaking out about how girls like big girls. They were like just like. I'll just show it. Like I have it on my phone. Like,
Yeah.
It's actual jokes.
He's got such dark energy around these cancellations that you're gonna look like an
Fans
atheist.
coming up to oh shit.
But again, you people are like came up like as an op. I disagree, but by the end she was hanging out. Like they had to take the mic from her. She was enjoying herself. But we got another video right here. Same stream, different debate. Let's get into it.
Yeah, sure.
Right now, what?
It seems so nice. I don't understand why you think that women deserve less.
Well, I explained this in my book more, but it's more along the lines of guys need to stop pedestalizing girls that don't deserve the pedestal.
That's actually a great point. You can be still a nice gentleman and still low-key hold women to a standard.
Yeah, you can.
You know, it's not being mean. It's not being sassy.
If you're not with a woke woman though, like that's where the woke community, the liberal bitches, you can't get bucked with them. They like to get catty for some reason.
Bro, Gavin, I have too, bro. Nothing but Uber Eats.
Man,
Shit sick.
Because a lot of girls come in and just use guys
How you got 2 kids? Don't know how to cook.
for certain things, and guys need to be able to identify that and not pedestalize those types of predatory females.
Okay, but don't you think that women do the same thing, like vice versa?
What do you mean by
Happens
that?
the same way, right? Like some women pedestalize men that treat them poorly, right? For even like monetary reasons.
Yeah, for sure.
So
But
I think it just happens like.
for sure, are there some women getting finessed by men? Of course, but the majority of people getting finessed are absolutely men. I mean, there's not an epidemic of guys running around getting free dinners from women, but there is a whole
shout out.
trend
Appreciate
of
the
women getting free dinners
international
from guys that they don't like.
But I think there's a whole trend of women getting finessed by men who promise them a lot of things initially, and then they have sex with them, and then these women end up, and I know these women, right? Like they end up feeling very used and abused, and these men, I know because I'm friends with them, right? Like they end up feeling very empowered by the fact that they're able to use women for whatever reason they can. So I feel like there's an epidemic on both sides.
just for sex.
Well,
It's just for sex. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, not everybody the Tinder swindler and out here just finessing bitches for the bag. Usually when you finesse a girl, it's for sex.
I'm not gonna lie though. Now that she says that, it makes me think of and we probably both can name a couple pookies who low-key be using girls for their part of their check or their car, maybe their crib to stay at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Crib? Damn.
yeah. You probably both name a couple Pookie, couple Ray niggas like that,
Yeah, we do.
Thing is that the women pick the men. They pick the wrong guys. They pick the bad boys. They pick the guys that are tall and good looking, that make money.
Okay, but then men pick women, right, that are very good looking and they seem like.
Most guys don't select. They take what they can get.
I would say
Majority.
if we're talking about like the top 1% of men, right? Like they select women based on appearance.
Yeah.
Same way where the top 1% of women select men.
But that's a
based on
minority.
monetary values.
But that's a minority.
Same way women who are able to have like a general choice of men with monetary value, that's the minority of women.
Make sure to like the video on the way in, man. We got a little bit over 10 of y'all in here. It's the 3 dots at the upper right-hand corner.
Appreciate the support. Let's get into it.
Sir.
They are not able to select men who genuinely are able to provide for them in a
Not true at all. Average women have way more reach and access and leverage in dating than even a celebrity man. An average woman can go pull a celebrity. An average guy can't.
An average woman could go pull.
Average, just no name. You bad enough? You in the same room as one of these celebrities?
Yeah, I'm talking about average in terms of status.
Right. Exactly.
Like,
Not looks.
So you gotta
Above
look good.
average,
Yeah.
above average
You gotta have
looking.
above average looks, but average status as a person.
Yeah, right. You humble background, but you just in the same room as a celebrity. So happen to be, you might get scooped up, baby.
Oh God, man, look, you a bad bitch out of Idaho? It's like what? And I don't know you. Nobody knows you, Idaho.
Bad bitch out of Idaho. Now you one of these celebrities hoes.
Hey,
a celebrity to just sleep with him. Which,
This is true.
Which
But at least she gets access, though. That's my point. The access is what opens the door.
Okay, but access
Yes.
to just having sex with someone for a woman, for most women, I would say, is not something that they genuinely want.
Well, it's her job.
Like they're using
what's
that as
going
an
on?
opportunity to have access to the man in a form
Like the
of
video on
having
your
some
way in.
intimacy, in form of a relationship, right? So I
Yeah,
think
but at
that's
least they
like
get their
the-
foot in the door is what I mean. They get access and the ability to even deal with these men versus the other way around, men would never have that opportunity. But
Appreciate
I would
you,
say that women are absolutely running loops around guys when it comes to dating and the sexual marketplace, whereas men are not. Only a minority of men are able to finesse, but a majority of women can absolutely finesse, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah.
Finesse in terms of monetary value?
Extract value from the opposite gender while not necessarily reciprocating. A majority of women are able to do that versus a majority of men are not. Does that make sense?
Yes, no, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They absolutely can. I mean, this is just the fact. If you were to walk around right now and ask guys, hey,
Circa, I know he's tall, but
6'4". He's like 6'4", 6'5", or something like that.
you got an inch or mine?
Yeah.
Damn.
What, bro. Circa, that's his main quality is being a Chad.
hey, do you want to date? They'd go out with you. Versus if I did it,
He's a Chad
I
that
would
just
maybe
talks some
get
reckless shit.
maybe out of 100 girls, maybe 5 or 10. If you ask 100 dudes, you'd get 90. We're not the same, and I'm a celebrity. So let that sink in. And no offense to, and I don't mean that to insult you. I don't mean that to insult you. I'm just trying to demonstrate a point that an average woman has more market pull than even a top tier.
I mean, shit. At least in the city.
Bro, at least in this city.
I'm not gonna lie.
Man.
Okay,
Somebody
so
that's just the way it is.
subscribers can walk past you.
Yeah, you
any
not
day.
know them.
Yeah, you not know.
That's a fact. That's
Just
very
because you got
true.
1 million subscribers don't mean you just famous all of a sudden.
Yeah, I swear, YouTube. Well, even like I would just say, social media fame is kind of like one of them lanes you could just be like on, and nobody knows you're gonna be Facebook famous. Nobody knows you're Instagram famous.
TikTok famous, but nobody knows you got like what 2 million on TikTok. And you just
You might be a high earner. You earning 6 figures, damn near a millionaire
Oh,
off
God.
this shit.
Shit, no,
I don't know you though, bro.
I don't watch TikTok.
All right, we just shopped at the same Walmart. I just walked right past you. Didn't know.
Okay.
overall is to what? Make men have...
Well, understand their value and stop simping on women. That's really what it comes down
I
to.
don't think most...
Or shit, like I watch TikTok, but I'm not on that side of TikTok. You feel me? Like,
men are simping on women. I think
Really?
I
watch
genuinely,
men's videos.
I think that
Right,
most
like,
men
right, sorry.
just like their ability to take advantage of most women. Like, you know, I don't want to say take advantage in terms of like they're genuinely evil inside, but I think
If that were the case, we wouldn't have a sprawling pornography industry that we have now. If that wasn't the case, we wouldn't have so many guys struggling to get dates and courtship, etc. Like,
I don't think that we have so much struggle. I think the pornography industry in general is something that catalyzes men into objectifying women in terms of
but its
seeing them.
success proves my point. Like, the reason why so many guys use porn and why it's so ubiquitous in society today is because of men's struggle with women. That's precisely a big part of it. A lot of guys are simps.
Okay, well, I would say the reason why a lot of women don't use pornography as a term...
Because they don't need to.
No, not because they don't need to, but because they genuinely don't, they feel very objectified already in society, where for them, when a woman has sex with another man, she's already like demeaned in a certain way. He has taken something from her. So I think that a reason why it's more prevalent for men to use pornography than women is because for men it's more accepted than it is for women.
I would say like pornography just has a more negative effect on men's lives and like their outcomes in dating. A woman can watch porn all day; she'll still get a guy.
yeah, facts.
Bro, a guy can look at a girl's porn history and he won't look at her different.
Not facts.
You know, unless he's a white guy and your girl just likes, Ebony, BBC shit, and I ain't gonna lie, that might fuck you up a little bit.
Oh,
But-
man. And that's all you see in her history.
Man. But usually, I ain't gonna lie though, the effects of a man watching porn is more pronounced in his lifestyle than a female watching porn. You feel me? Like you wouldn't even know a female watched it unless she told you.
Super true. Super true.
Watches pornography, then she's immediately already lesser than. Whereas for a
Not
man,
necessarily.
It's
It's just that women.
Nah, ain't nobody looking down on a female for watching porn. It's just not happening. It's almost safe to say that's not happening.
Women don't derive the same sexual pleasure from the physicality in their eyes like men do. Men are very visual, women are not. Women need more of an emotional connection, which is why men like porn a lot more than women do. So, look, my statement is this. Most men are simps. And my proof for that is the sprawling pornography industry. OnlyFans, these models, etc. Like, sex sells and women are able to leverage their sexuality in compliance, whether it's resources, time, or whatever, because a lot of guys are simps and don't understand their value. Versus, I know you made the argument, well, a lot of women simp on men. That's a staggering minority. versus a majority of men are simps. Absolutely. Absolutely. The nightlife industry, that club right now, there's a bunch of women in there that are getting free drinks as we speak, right? Because these guys don't understand their value and don't understand that women need to earn that value. But guys don't have the same ability to understand females as women understand men. You guys know what we want, and we kind of know what you guys want, but most
I
guys...
was just talking about that, how the nightlife industry would just implode upon itself if dudes wasn't out there wasting money, simping, literally throwing this shit up in the air for what? The purpose of pleasing and entertaining women.
Man, yo, screwed. If the nightlife industry like died, bro, a lot of women would just go broke next day.
No, facts.
Y'all need that shit.
Facts. Bottle girls, strippers, bartenders, y'all would all be out of job.
Any industry that's heavily funded by men, bro, women need it.
Low key. Nah, you're not lying.
If it's heavily 90% funded by men, y'all women need it.
Nah, that's facts.
So that's why I'm saying a lot of guys are simps. Again, you...
Okay, wait, can I make a point?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, if you're saying...
What is your argument specifically?
That most guys, when you say simps,
yes.
I would say most guys specifically are very hungry for a sexual connection with women. And for that sexual connection with women, they are willing to go above and beyond.
That is a simp. No?
Mm-hmm. But hold on, but above and beyond, without reciprocation, right?
Right.
So if he's giving 100 and she's giving like 50, then you simping.
Yeah, damn near willing to do whatever for the box, and she's clearly not on the same level as you.
Oh God.
Okay,
y'all both going 100, then not. Ain't simping.
Yeah, it's about to be fire. It's about to be a showdown.
You done cashed out on your girl. You done did all this nice stuff. And what? All she do is give you pussy? Yeah, bro, you simping. But if she like cook, clean, help you make more money.
Mm-hmm.
And
made your protein shake after the gym.
Oh God! And you get the pee. Okay, then go ahead, simp out. Simp out as much you want, because at that point it ain't simping.
It's reciprocation.
Oh God!
For a sexual connection, whereas most women, they are hunting for something more. And so even though most men will be able to get that sexual connection from women,
they can't even get that. They can't even get that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They can't even get that. That's why porn is so popular. They can't even get that. An average guy that's 18 to 21 is either sexless or a virgin. I'm telling you. Hasn't had sex in a year. Like, men struggle with this stuff. But I don't expect you to know this because you're a woman. It doesn't matter to you. Well, a lot of guys struggle with that type of stuff. So you're looking at me like I'm crazy. She doesn't even know.
No, I don't think that you're crazy. I just think that the struggle that men have with receiving some sort of sexual access does not overweigh the fact that a lot of women struggle with getting something that's more than just a sexual access, especially in today's society, with pornography especially escalating and everything, where I think that issue...
And to her point, I feel like if you know you're being chased and you have the prize, or you essentially are the prize, you should be a little bit more stringent upon who gets said prize. So I never faulted women for being picky or hypergamous when it comes to choosing men,
having
because
a preference.
Yeah, because that's how it's supposed to be. That's like natural selection. Like, that's human biology and how this shit has been for eons. So I can only understand women being in a technologically advanced era. I can only understand women being more hypergamistic. Facts. I feel no sympathy for the women who have given up fumbled the bagel, so to speak, more than enough times and can't lock down the man that they want. I don't feel anything for him, honestly. Separate the hoes from the housewives.
Facts.
Is almost equal to that issue, where a lot of women, especially the ones that I talk to, which are genuinely good girls, who are not able to receive more from a man because what they are taught, especially by watching a lot of stuff and rhetoric online, where the more sex you have with women and the more that shows your ability to be a man, right? And so I think that rhetoric is equal to the same way that men are unable.
It's not at all. It's not at all. The dating marketplace is completely. It's not. You're trying to argue that it's symmetrical and men have the same.
I do think it's symmetrical.
It's not
in
at
a
all.
way.
Women have far more opportunity than men do. Far more.
Opportunity for what?
To meet higher status men and potentially get in a relationship with them. Yes, those men might look at them as a sexual object only.
Yes, but you know that. You know that
yeah,
most of them would be looking at them.
However, it does not refute the fact that the woman gets the ability to have airtime with the guy and prove him wrong.
Why does airtime matter if you already know the
Because
results?
you get the opportunity.
Because the dude's not even getting that same airtime. Airtime being the opportunity to even holler at that higher status female or that higher level female, a female out your league, so to speak.
Yeah, if you ain't, for one, sometimes you need the income, the height, the fitness, and if you don't get those, then bro, you can't even throw your ballot in based off character.
Bro, it gets to the point where if you're talking to a bougie enough bitch, if you don't have on certain brands, she's not hollering at you, bro.
And she don't see not one Gucci, Louis on you, bro. No Dior?
Bruh, what? Like, yeah, you can't even talk to me. Yeah, it gets like that.
To prove him wrong. You can show I am different from these other girls versus I'm saying men don't even get the opportunity. See, and that's a privilege that you guys have that you don't even know or acknowledge. So I always say privilege is invisible to those that have it. And women have a privilege to be able to at least meet these men, talk to these men, and get a feel. Where versus a guy, he can't even get in the door most of the time unless he's a somebody. But anyway, no worries. Yeah, no worries.
That was fantastic.
No worries.
That was fantastic.
So, okay, chats?
All right, and that was fire. I enjoyed both of those videos. That was some good dialogue, They both kind of came more on an adversarial note, but like I said, left kind of smiling, hanging out, having fun. And it's funny how he kind of disarms him once he's able to articulate his points and they realize, like, damn, he's kind of cooking.
Yeah, he's not lying.
But yeah, I love those street interviews that they do sometimes. It's good content. Man, we should try some of that shit sometimes, man. Go out here on High Street and hit these hoes with a woman deserve less, change my mind. God damn it.
Man, nah, we got some High Street with the college bitches?
Yep.
Man.
The most argumentative ones.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna have to bring the big dogs with me.
But yeah, man, let us know if y'all like that video, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. Make sure to like the video on the way out. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We gonna go watch some UFC.
Let's go, Pereira.
It's S.E.T&KEY Media, man. We out.